Nalith,
All right.
the end of the day, whereabouts are you? The sun hasn't set down yet. So what are you doing?
You said the sun has set or it hasn't
Has not
set?
set yet.
Has not
It's a
set
couple
yet.
hours away, generally around the same time as everyone here at the table.
Okay. So it's market day in Waterdeep, the city that Nalith is from. And market day means prime pickpocketing practice. So right now she is finishing up her first kind of go round. She slept in until, very reasonable hour, 12 p.m. And she is taking and she started her day. She managed to steal some breakfast, and now she's been trying to work on her finessing skills, really making sure that she's being as sneaky as possible. And she's taking a break from her pickpocketing to see what she's got. Nalith is a tiefling. She's, 5'6", 160 pounds. She has bright red skin and purple hair, and she has beautiful black and red horns. When you look at her, you get a vibe. And that vibe is you don't want to mess with this girl. She's kind of she doesn't really care about her bad reputation.
And what is it you got in your hands at this moment?
So she's been able to, right now she was able to get a compass, a gemstone, probably an emerald, 2 pieces of bread, and about 15 copper. It's kind of been a rough day.
And then, as if hearing your thought about how bad that day has been, you hear a tinkling noise. Maybe it's a noise you like, I don't know. But it's the tinkling noise of coins hitting one another in a bag of gold coins.
That's her favorite sound.
Wrapped around the fat waist of an oboe.
Hey. Talking to the wife. And the wife asked me to get her something here.
And he's walking past by you.
And she's redecorating again. And I guess she wants a statue.
And he's talking to a merchant.
So Nalith hears these coins, and she decides to casually walk by and see if she can relieve this gentleman of his coins.
Oh, yes, sir. We have many sculptures here. That should be no problem. I'm gonna get a statue. Look at this. A depiction of the goddess, of the god of wine. And I forgot his name just now. He came in and went, it's a beautiful depiction, and I'm sure your wife is gonna like it. And you can certainly try to relieve him of his coins. And if you could please do a sleight of hand CD or DC 17, please. Just because it's really tightly bound to him, and it would
So
require some
remind me,
skill.
to do this, I can just click on the sheet, right?
Yes, you can click right on the word sleight of hand.
Oh, that is so fancy. Never knew that.
And Abby did not have advantage, chat. If you're giving her advantage, she would have scored a 22. She scored a 14, which is below the DC 17. So...
Oh, hey, what are you doing? Thief! thief! Guards!
No, sir.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. Still breaking up a little, Abby. You're breaking up.
Let's try this.
Perfect.
There are some
Beautiful.
terrible thieves around. I wanted to make sure that none of them were going to get to you. I was just retying this. It looked a little loose.
And I want you to run a persuasion check against this man who is already an older gentleman. So he's going to have a +1 to his wisdom check. So it's going to be a contested test. Let's see how that goes. Your persuasion or deception. You can also run deception, whichever is best for you.
I was going to say deception. Nah, they're both the same. Let's do persuasion.
Let me just fix your camera here. You were bleeding a little bit on the side. Okay, I fixed that. And now I'm going to run my wisdom. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, no.
No. I was not born yesterday. Guards, this one is the thief.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her around before. Yeah, I'm sure it was her. And the guards are coming. He tries to grab you, and I want to do dexterity versus dexterity. This man is a little older, heavy set, not an adventurer, so he's going to have a -2 dexterity. And I want you to please roll either acrobatics or a plain. Acrobatics probably would be best for you.
Yeah. I'm just doing all the rolls.
What's up with all the natural 20s I'm getting? Jeez. Oh no, before. Wait a second. No, before I messed up. So I didn't roll a 20. I rolled 20 +1. So let's do this again. Okay, so he had seen you still. So I don't have to retcon anything. And he tries to grab you, but your acrobatics. How do you move away from his hand? He tries to reach for you, and then you.
I do like a matrix duck.
Oh, nice. And then you do your
Like,
matrix.
oh, sorry. I gotta go. I heard. Did you hear that? I heard somebody calling my name, so I'm just gonna go. Have a good one, and I run away.
The only person calling your name is me, you thief.
And then he's definitely not gonna run after you, but there are 2 guards running after you in the middle of the market, and people are there, right? They're just there, and they're in your way. So can you do another acrobatics check just to see how well you're doing?
Sure, and I'm also like kind of pushing things in their way. God, wow, I am just crushing it today.
I'm loving this. Our thief. Is she gonna escape? And let me see if the guards are actually doing worse than you. They're going with their athletics check.
I'm just gonna roll the real dice next time.
Okay, let's see if the guards are doing better than you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So they have a +2 in their strength. They're running and they catch up to you. They jump over some of the boxes. You were trying to throw something on the ground, but then you realized that was stuck to the ground, so you lost a few seconds there. And one of them comes upon you, grabs you by the shoulder, and turns you around. Hey, what are you doing? What you think you're doing? There's no place for thieves here in the market.
Oh, I wasn't stealing. That wasn't me. I think he and I had a misunderstanding, and I heard my name, and were you guys chasing me just now? That was me. Oh, I think we're all just confused. Look, would you look at the time? I think it's dinner time. I think it's your dinner time. You might need to go.
We ain't fools, lady. We saw the man calling you, and it's not up to us to make the decision anyways. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna bound your wrists, and we're gonna bring you over, and then we're gonna let someone that's paid way more than we are make a decision about you. How about that? You right? You ready to talk with them? You okay with that?
Fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're okay or not. We're really gonna bring you. So can you please turn around and we're gonna bind your wrists.
I turn around.
And they bind your wrists. And they're bringing you over through the market. The nobleman, right? He's by the statues. What do you say? I'm lacking words right now as we're getting closer to the end. But the stand that sells statues, he is like,
Huh. Very good. Thieves, you need to learn to live better, lady. You need to learn to live better. That's not how you get the money that I got.
I cross my eyes at him.
excuse me, sir. As far as I know, you inherited your money, right? You didn't do anything.
Hey, respect. That means that my parents did something.
And then they start talking about that and you're being pulled away. And as you're being pulled away, you walk through some of the streets. You've probably been here a couple of times before. Yes, you're being brought to the guard. And as you're about to enter the gates, the guards are nudging you in. Come on, go, go. And all of a sudden they look at each other and they're like, where is she? What happened?
Little thief! What magic trick did you do?
And
Bite.
Nalith